Hello, Leo. This is your August 2026 love reading. We are going to jump right in, as always. See what we have for Leo for the month of August. Okay. All right, Leo. Looks like you are experiencing quite a bit of pain at the moment. So sorry you're going through something. You have the Three of Swords. I'm like hugging myself. I feel so bad. You have the Three of Swords for your situation, and you're being challenged by the Six of Swords, which is to move into a better, calmer place, away from whatever this, sword through the heart is. The energy surrounding you, the person on your mind, you have the Ace of Swords. I don't know if this is the sword that's stabbing you through your heart or if it's somebody new. This could just be whoever this is wants to come in and clear the air. If there's been a separation here, this person, you might not have any contact with them. It does look like in the month of August that they do want to come in and say something to you and make sure that there's no confusion. In the recent past, you have the High Priestess. This is you going within. This is you noticing something, feeling something. This is your intuition trying to tell you something, and you feeling it. You feeling it before you can really process it through your brain. We're going to clarify everything. Don't worry. In your focus, you have the Empress. This is you saying, like, I need to take care of myself. I can't, I'm down and I need to make sure that, like, I'm good here. And that's commendable. That's exactly what needs to happen. A lot of times it's like we want to scramble to get this pain off of our backs, and we want to, like, fill our time with nonsense and mundane things to kind of keep our mind off of it. But really, self-care is feeling through that pain and taking care of ourselves like we would anybody else. If you had like a child and they were hurt, you would love them. So it's really about loving yourself in this moment. What you can expect from old chatty person down here is Judgment. That talks about reconciliation. So it seems like they might be coming in to say, like, I did something wrong. I'm really sorry about that. Can we start over? Is there an opportunity to fix this in some way? Their feelings for you, you have the Eight of Wands. This is, they have feelings that are kind of like rapidly changing. It's like, oh my God, fuck Leo. Oh my God, I love Leo. So we're going to clarify. Let's get busy. And also, Leo, if this resonates with you at all, there is an extended reading. The information for that is in the description box below. You can see all the things that I get into, and there should be a link there for you. So let's look at the Three of Swords for Leo in August. Why so hurt? Why so upset? You get the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands. There's been some sort of betrayal here. That's clear. I don't know if you've been deceived in some way, if there were lies being told and you're kind of figuring them out as you go. It does look like what's happened here is you felt like something was happening, you weren't sure, there's a lot of confusion, and by God, you were not going to let this go until you figure it out. And I mean, that's a big part of the heartbreak. It's like the body is trying to process what the brain can't understand. And it's like, it's almost like a physical pain. That grief that just, like, doesn't go anywhere. It's because the body is processing what your brain can't figure out. The Nine of Wands here is you being exhausted from it. And hanging on to hope a little bit against all odds. And when you've been betrayed, it's so hard to hang on to hope, because it's like you have the ego talking, which is like, well, I can't give them another chance. I can't do anything about this because they've done this to me, and if I were to let them back in, that would be my fault if something else happens. But there is a glimmer within you. I can see that very clearly. Your challenge is to move away, not necessarily from this person, but from whatever is causing you the heartbreak. And if it is this person, then yeah, it just needs to get to a calmer place. It doesn't mean you have to like move your house. Doesn't mean you have to move your body even physically, but like you need to move that grief that you're feeling into a place where it can be processed in some way. Let's clarify. I know, easier said than done, right? Like, what terrible advice. You get the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the World. This, whatever this was, it's over. Doesn't mean it doesn't start again in a different chapter. But as of now, this is over, and it's somebody who you really love, and it's somebody who you really cared for, and it's someone who you felt like there was a lot of work put in here. But now it's asking you to put that work into getting yourself away from the situation that's hurting you so much. And to care for yourself. Again, the same message keeps coming through. Let's look at the Ace of Swords as the person on your mind. This person wants to clear something up. You have the Tower. The Page of Wands and the Devil. This person, this person wants to clear something up that it's like they're coming in and saying, yeah, I fucked up big time, Leo. Like, I am a disaster of a human, and that's nothing against this person, but they made a mistake here. I don't know what it is. It seems like it's almost like it's naive of them. Like, I should have known better. I truly didn't know any better, but now I see how much it's hurt you, and I would give anything to clear this up. I don't want you sitting in this confusion like this. Yeah, this person is fully aware of what they've done. If they've been acting like I didn't do anything, or like, well, I didn't know that would hurt you, no, they are absolutely 100% aware. And I feel like that's what they're coming in to say. Like, they're going to put their tail between their legs, and they're going to come back and be like, Leo, you're right. You knew the whole time. Whatever you thought you knew, you knew. The High Priestess in the past is saying, like, you knew something. You just, like, couldn't bring yourself to really trust it. That's clarified with the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You knew that there was something. You knew that while your feelings were deepening for this person, and they were acting like you're the solid rock that they are, that there was a potential for like a little crush on the outside. I feel like you really were really intuiting something here. The Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, those are your intuitors, and they're a little bit psychic, and they have observation powers like no other in the tarot. And you were seeing some sort of love offer being made, and I don't think it was towards you in the recent past. I think it had to do with this King of Pentacles here. So, you know, you knew what you knew, and you were right. And this is going to be a big lesson for you to trust your instincts and to feel what you feel as if it were fact. Let's look at, that was the star that wanted to come out. We'll see if it pops back up. I want to look at the Empress, which is in your focus. You're focused on growth. You're focused on learning something here and not allowing it to destroy you. Stuff like this has the potential to really destroy somebody, you know? Being betrayed is just straight to jail. You have the Three of Swords again, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. Yeah, this person was like leaving their options open. This person was thinking that the grass might be greener on the other side, and they also thought that they could get away with it. Like how? They're like, oh, just go peek around the corner. No, you don't go peek around the corner. That Three of Swords keeps showing up, which is just telling me like how painful this has been. And it's really reinforcing that message of run a bath, eat a pint of ice cream, you know, listen to podcasts, see your friends, but by God, just take care of yourself here. If this is like a trick. If you can, imagine yourself as a small kid, like when you were like 8, for example, and seeing yourself hurting the way that you're hurting now, and then imagining you now comforting yourself as an 8-year-old. I know that sounds ridiculous and crazy, but it really helps you care for yourself in a way that you don't otherwise think of, and it really helps you give understanding to yourself and compassion for yourself, which you deserve. So Leo, like I said before, this person wants to take another ride around the block with you. At least that's what you can expect. I don't know what your answer is going to be. I mean, it could go any way at the moment. Let's see. Let's clarify judgment for what Leo can expect from this person. You got the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, and again the High Priestess. So, look, they're coming back around. You still feel like they left you out in the cold. You still feel betrayed. You still feel like whatever they did in the past is going to follow you into the future. But against all odds, it's like you want to make this work. And so do they. I don't know what that's going to take. We can take a look at that in the extended. But it does look like that, you know, you're showing up the same way that you were in the past of like, this doesn't feel right. My intuition is telling me not to engage again, but it seems like, you know, you may be. But that feeling of being discarded and that feeling of being just thrown away like yesterday's trash is still here with you. Whatever this person is coming in to tell you and to clear up, I don't think they're coming in with the full picture. You really need to press them to make sure that you're getting the whole truth and nothing but the truth, because if they leave anything out, it's a no-go. I mean, that's how I see it. It's just a no-go. Let's look at their feelings for you as the Eight of Wands. Clarified with the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. They're coming in super hot, you know, because they can't let you go. They don't want to walk away. They just like, they can't let you go. Not like this. And it can almost feel like whatever they're saying to you is like rapid fire, like da-da-da-da-da-da, and you're like, slow it down. I can't understand it. It feels still very confusing. And I think even they're a little bit confused about why this is happening, or why they are feeling so intensely like they need to get it out. But either way, they can't let this go. They feel like you are walking away, and they don't want to let it go. They can't let you walk away from them. So I hope this resonated with somebody. Like I said in the beginning, if it did, we're going to take it to the extended, where we're going to look at what's hidden, what you don't know, any outside influences that have affected this relationship. I see that there definitely are some, so We'll get to the bottom of that. We'll look at their intentions, their hopes and fears, the outcome, get you some advice, and we'll pull a bunch of oracle cards as well, Leo. Hope to see you over there. That'll be in the description box. Thanks for joining me here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.